Come on in, come on in. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? Percolate was really good. It's your man Theo Butler filling in for my brother D Real. Shout out, congratulations to my brother D Real. If you don't know by now, his email, his letter was printed in the most recent issue of Black Panther. I think that's 3 or 4. I think Gray got a letter printed. I think Mr. Ray Smith done had a letter printed. Grand Madam Tarot, Kamoyo Kid. Yes. Right in. Heroes at Marvel.com. Okay to print. You're a Black Panther fan. Let them know you're a Black Panther fan. Certain things you want to see in the comics. Let it be known what you want to see in the comic. Closed mouths don't get fed. That's what they tell me. Closed mouths don't get fed. This video today though and everything. Y'all say I got my whistle on. I got my. We back. We football season. You know, team ain't doing. What's going on, Ronnie? What's going on? Football team still is eliminated. Georgia Bulldogs. So the comic book official. The comic book official. Strapped up, shorty. Every video we strapped up. We prepared to throw flags on the play whenever we see them. So, like I said, shout out to the Rock With Me Nation, everything like that. We don't have to always agree, but I will say that there's going to be some times that conversation pieces, talking points are going to become video matter, content matter. Why? Because we be having some great conversations. Not necessarily I think there's a right or wrong answer. I just think that based on some of the conversations that we have, it would be nice if someone took a deeper dive into it, because regardless of whether we agree or disagree, it's safe to say there's always somebody else that agrees with what we're saying. So in essence, it's not just us. So I want to chop it up with that and everything like that. Y'all give me a second. Trying to make things do what it do. My daughters, good God Almighty, my daughters are just magnificent. The 12-year-old makes dad coffee. Dad, you need your coffee for your video. And the 22-year-old is just driving up the Rock With Me Nation numbers like it's no tomorrow. Like she is in it to win it. I'm scared to go look at the thing right now, because last time I checked, it was at, I really want to say we were 24 members away from being at 1,000. So thank you, baby girl. You are doing your thizzle. Thank you to my other baby girl for making sure that daddy is always adequately equipped before he does a video. So we jumping off into this thing. And like I said, it's not a matter of agreeing or disagreeing. Sometimes I just believe further explanation is needed. Can I say that? Further explanation. Yes, we are at 974 members of the Rock With Me Nation right now. We are 26 away from 1,000. Baby girl doing her thing. So, like I said, I just believe there are some things sometimes that deserve more explanation. You really can't have a deep diving conversation on social media. You can't do that at all. And like I said, just shout out to him and everything like that. Make sure I give him his props. Make sure I give Kaz a Dewey. He would like for, and I'm paraphrasing here, he would like for Eve's Ewing run to pick up the pace. And he's not the only one that has mentioned that. There have been others that have mentioned that as well. I can't speak for anybody else's credentials. Speaking for my own credentials, though, I understand why she's doing it. I'm a fan of why she's doing it, and I'm a fan of what she's doing. Some of us may not understand it. That's fine. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. But before we continue and everything like that, let's make sure we take a deep dive into the comment section, because y'all could have been anywhere else today, but you chose to be here with me. You saw the notification, you jumped on board. So we definitely got to make it do what it do as far as acknowledging the members of the Rock With Me Nation. Make sure we get up here in these comment sections and everything like that. We got, come on now, Theo. We got Jarence. We got that Hunan, Define Action Fed. We got my mentor, Mr. Ray Smith. We got Ronnie J in the building. We got the Kamoyo Kid. That the president of the Black Panther fan group, the Kamoyo Kid. That's the president. And that's the president. That's the president. And the Black Panther fan group is up on Twitter. So yes, we people be like, are y'all organized? Well, let's see. We do have a Council of Wakanda. And because we don't deal with trolling, much like Wakanda, it's isolated on Facebook. You better know somebody. You just can't pull up. You will never know it's there. Well, we have a Black Panther fan group. And our fan group puts out merch. Our fan group puts out merch. Yes, and we working on stickers too. So I ain't saying, I'm just saying, like, and shout out to my brother D Real, another member of the Black Panther fan group. So if you're a Black Panther fan and you interested in getting you some Black Panther knowledge, leveling up your Black Panther knowledge, yes, good God Almighty Jesus, and you wants to get you some Black Panther exclusive, because this stuff over here in the BPFG, want to crip walk with it. BPFG. It's some stuff you can find over here in the BPFG. You're not gonna find nowhere else, and I mean that. 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 It's some stuff you gonna find. You're not gonna find it. You better get with them YouTubers that's members of the BPFG. Knowledge, merch, tips on customer action figure creation for characters from Wakanda. You can't get that nowhere else. You can't get that nowhere else. I'm sorry. It's certain things to be an exclusive. You can't get that nowhere else. And ain't no other comic book content, ain't no other superhero content creators provide what me and my brother provide. You a Black Panther fan? It ain't but two places. I ain't knocking nobody, but it's one nation under a group, getting down just for the funk of it. Who in the hell is it? Hey, don't sleep. We got that. Damn it. Hold on. My brother is on this live, and I don't think I did my brother no justice. Hold on. I got to find it. I think my wife can put up my shirt. Anyway, I got the shirt from my brother the other day. I was gonna wear it in the video. My wife didn't put the shirt up. She believes in putting stuff up. So I'm gonna have to find where my wife put the shirt. But anyway, we're gonna keep the party rolling. Thank you so much, big bro. Got that and everything like that. I will definitely find that and definitely be putting that on. Make sure I wear that in the next video. Beautiful Black Panther t-shirt, by the way. Let's make sure we keep up with these notes. The Panther T, yes, sir. So everybody get their prizes from the fire. Yeah. And we mailing out stuff on Saturday for the 900 Club. And mess around, we ain't but 26 away from 1,000, from a stack, from a grand. Yeah, mess around. We'll be sending out stuff for 1,000 on Saturday too. Damn it, let's go ahead and pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Pump that baby. Yeah, we gotta get the music. We gotta get the music. We gotta get the music. Yeah, she plotted. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to touch on this because I felt like, in regards to what he had to say, he had some points. He did. He had some points. I just felt differently based on his points. His points were valid. I just felt differently based on those points. Let's understand something, and folks not gonna admit it. They not. But you can tell when you listen. You can tell. Sit back, listen, and observe. Everybody don't care about T'Challa's past. 2016 forward. 2008 forward. Going back to 1966, it's not too many people that care about that. I don't care who they are. I don't care. All you got to do is listen. Now, if you are a Black Panther fan and you're being attentive, they're going to tell on themselves. But if you're a casual fan, then you just subject to go along with it. But Theo, what do you mean? When folks make statements like, Shorty something like a god, a Black Panther fan is never going to say Shorty is something like a god. No, they're going to be able to tell you exactly who she is. They're going to be able to tell you exactly who she is. A Black Panther fan is never going to reduce the Black Panther crown to just a mantle, because they understand, even though folks want to make it a mantle, for damn near 60-something years, it's been T'Challa. Nobody else has had, folks have had mentions. No story arcs, though. It ain't too many Black Panthers that's got story arcs you've read in a comic. You don't even know their damn name. And as I alluded to last night, there's one Panther that's been shamed and don't nobody know who he is. They don't even mention his damn name. Think about what I just said, though. Because I want to touch on this. I understand we want T'Challa to be who he once was. But I would dare ask, who was T'Challa? Who was he? I understand it. We get tired of him not knowing Wakanda. That's not the character's fault. I keep stressing this. I keep stressing this. It's not the character's fault. It's the writer's fault. It's the editor's fault for not caring. Low key, it's our fault as readers for not saying anything. That changed though. Recast it. Folks ask, you need to have organization in a movement. You have organization in the movement, you can move. You know what need to be done, when it need to be done, what need to be done. If you don't have any organization, you just out there blowing in the wind. And as we got way too many members of the military in Recast T'Challa, we got way too many folks that's prior service that's a part of the movement. Way too many athletes that's part of the movement. So just going to do something willy damn nilly, we understand that's not a recipe for success. So we don't move that way. Feel like I got to say that and everything like that. D-Rail celebrating birthday 61 today. Oh yeah. Or as I like to say, celebrating my 21st birthday for the 40th time. That's what I'm talking about. Happy birthday to my mentor, Mr. Ray Smith. Damn, hey, take care of yourselves. That one, 61. I'm trying to get there. 61. LOL, it's her prerogative. It's her prerogative. She can do what she want to do. It's her prerogative. Yes, sir. Happy birthday. So, in looking at T'Challa, and I brothers like D. Steezel, D. Real, Mr. Ray Smith, Kamoyo Kid, and everything like that, there's a talking pattern there. If you listen to us talk, there's a talking. You will hear names on these respective channels that you might not hear. on other channels. King Cadaver, Baron McCavery, Madam Slay, Taku, Cantu, Solomon Gray. You gonna hear stuff like that on these two channels because we're prior 2016. We're prior 2016. We're prior Disney Plus. We're prior Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. We're prior, damn show prior Avengers Assemble. We're prior to that. But Theo, where are you going? You know more about Batman's Rose Gallery than you know about T'Challa's Rose Gallery. You know more about Bruce's supporting cast than you know about T'Challa's supporting cast. Who fault you think that is? This is some good coffee, by the way. As a writer, I say this as a writer. I say this as a writer. Because I don't want people to think it's a game. As a writer, yeah. That's linebacker size right there. That's 225 right there. That's 225. I say this as a writer. That story got to make sense. Story got to make sense. Now we can like who we want to like. We can. Ain't no shame in that. But it's been quite a few of your favorite writers in regards to Black Panther. I can poke holes in quite a few of their stories, and you be like, Theo, wait, that didn't make no damn sense. Now you might cap for them because it's either a man that wrote it. You might cap for them because it's either a black person that wrote it. But I don't give a damn about none of that. I don't give a damn about none of that. Know why? Because ain't now one of them damn writers give me my bachelor's degree in writing. Ain't now one of them, and I don't know if either one of them got a bachelor's degree in creative writing. I know who does. I know who went to school for that. I do. I know who went to school for that. And that person went to school and got that bachelor's degree. That was after they published their own damn book. That they did. They did. And I know that person so damn well that got their bachelor's degree. I can tell you that in a story, they took that story, the last 4 pages of it, because you don't find too many writers thinking about doing this. Well, as a writer, we know you're reading from a third person perspective, right? Right. Well, that person, me, switch that perspective, the last 4 pages of the book, from third person to first person, just to throw everybody off. You have to be a writer to do that. You have to know writing. You have to possess writing techniques. Techniques in writing. Y'all ever heard that? Yeah. Well, clearly, too many times, whether we like them or not, you had writers come on board with T'Challa and care nothing about techniques in writing. None. You've had writers come on board in regards to T'Challa and not give two damns about building the mythos of Black Panther. No, you've seen them quite a few times come in wanting to establish their own mythos with Black Panther. Hell, you saw that in the damn movie. I wish y'all would do a Black Panther 3. I already got an idea of who gonna talk about the movie. Black Panther. I already got an idea about who gonna hype the movie. Do you know who not gonna give two damns? And it's the movement that's driving the train right now. We don't give two damns about Black Panther 3, and you need us to sign off on it. You need our approval. Now you're gonna try and get that one or two ways. You either, as my brother alluded to last night, you either gonna have us miscategorized and everything like that, but we too smart for that. Military strategists, football coaches. It's a lot of intelligence. Don't let that get y'all fooled. Don't see this right here. Don't let that get y'all fooled. It's high IQ. We don't have a choice but to have high IQs. You know why? Because the character we care for has a high IQ. He only F with people that's got high IQ. Whether they be related to him or not. Everybody T'Challa F with got high IQ. You can't be stupid and be a Black Panther fan. So I don't, you say you want to, hey, listen, I'm hoping they was lying on y'all. No, but it's your money. Nevertheless, and this is a rhetorical question, by the way. How much do you know about Wakanda? There are more cities in Wakanda for T'Challa to explore. Hopefully Eve gets to write about them. Ain't no hoping. The only way Eve don't write about the other cities of Wakanda is because she step aside to do something else. But we down with Eve like 4 flat times. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. I appreciate what she doing. I understand what she's doing. I know why she's doing what she's doing. No differently than I understood what the last writer was doing. Based on his article in Esquire magazine, I knew why he was doing it that way. So, as adamant, as passionate as I was about the last guy being 86th, I'm going to be just as loud, just as passionate, just as adamant about Eve Ewing getting her flowers and getting her time. She want to leave early, she can leave early. But damn it, I'm going to make sure good and well. And if I'm doing it, Rock With Me Nation doing it, Black Panther fan group doing it, Recast T'Challa doing it, we're going to make sure she get what she needs. Here's why, though. She's a storyteller. She's a storyteller that understands the significance of establishing a character's mythology. She comes right in off the rip and establishes a connection between him and the previous writing. By the way, she didn't really have a choice. She had to establish that. Well, not only did she establish it that way by acknowledging that he was no longer king, you also saw her establish that not everybody in Wakanda was happy with it. You didn't get that during the whole 15 damn years. Based on John Ridley's run, you'd have thought everybody and their mama was down with T'Challa not being king. In the very first issue, she subtly addressed it. You didn't get nothing alluding to John Ridley having any knowledge nor any concern about T'Challa's mythology, i.e., what was there before him? What could he enhance? No. He came in and he killed the killer. He introduced characters that were supposedly from T'Challa's past. What I say, techniques in writing. That whole nonsense with Amalolo and Jai, he'd have got an F for that. I'd have flunked his ass too. Because that's a piss poor job of establishing relationships between characters. That was a piss poor damn job. You didn't buy it as a reader. I didn't buy it as a reader. And it was way too many writers, fellow writers, somebody alluded to it, laughing at his ass. She didn't do that. She came right in and established T'Challa's relationship with Shangamai's son in Yobi. Right off the rip. And because you can tell she's read Shangamai, his son from a personality, from a character aspect, conducts himself like he's his father's son. Techniques in writing. Technique. See, for you to believe that Nyobi is Shangamai's son, he got to remind you of Shangamai. If not, you looking at him no differently than Jai, no differently than Amalolo, no differently than Tosin. You like, where the hell you come from and why the hell are you here? Don't matter what John really wrote. Nobody cared for them damn characters. None at all. Well, you care about this, dude. Healthy respect for what came before. Okay. Well, was that Nightshade in Wakanda? She and T'Challa, when was the last time we seen her? Christopher Priest? And she's in Wakanda. Because where has she been since Christopher Priest? What has she done since Christopher Priest? Oh, so she's in Wakanda and she's more or less a tech informant? Some people took that to mean that they were lessening the IQ of T'Challa. I took it as she was adding to the mythos of T'Challa, because you know what I don't see us doing? I don't see us ever talking about another smart person joining up with Bruce Wayne as diminishing Bruce Wayne's IQ. I don't think we've ever had that. I don't think we've ever had that conversation. I don't. I don't. Regardless if Bruce got to go talk to somebody or not, we never look at Bruce as being less intelligent. That ain't never how we. Well, I'm not finished. I'm not going to entertain that mindset in regards to T'Challa. That said, respect for past, respect for history. She brought him right on over there. Techniques in writing. Establish the character, as Grand Madam Tara likes to allude to, the hero's journey. Well, you would appreciate the hero's journey if you read everything that T'Challa popped up in. How she's writing him based on the old ways, Marvel voices, Wakanda forever. That didn't surprise me. I read that story. Now, as somebody that read that story, I also reviewed that story. Yeah, I get it. We tired of T'Challa always having to read it. Well, that story ain't no different than what Christopher Priest gave you. It ain't. Just, I did not know why we had to get that story. Like, I didn't know why T'Challa had to find himself. Because honestly, after Jungle Action, T'Challa shouldn't have to find himself. See, you don't nobody want to go read Jungle Action. See, that's the Bible right there. Well, anybody that's a Black Panther fan, Wakanda was destabilized when he came back. When he went and took on the Fantastic Four, he went and hung out with the Avengers and everything like that. That was what was Killmonger actually doing, destabilizing Wakanda. Well, hell, stop me when I'm wrong. And I'm talking about to my mentor, my big brother, and Don McGregor already gave us this damn story. Stop me when I'm wrong. Don McGregor, Wakanda, there's a rebellion. There's a rebellion. T'Challa ain't doing the job that he's supposed to be damn doing. For real. It's a villain in Wakanda trying to insert a riot. For real. This going all the way back to the damn 70s. This ain't nothing new. Y'all stop me when I'm wrong. That's Jungle Action. That's that damn story. I don't know why we got that story again with Christopher Priest. I don't know why we got that story again with Reginald Hutley. I don't know why we got that story again with Ta-Nehisi Coates. I damn sure don't know why we got that story again with John Ridley. But damn it, y'all need to know that story took place in Jungle Action. Okay. Well, damn it, I'm a Black Panther fan. Okay, well, techniques in writing. Okay, well, I got a degree in creative writing with a minor in communication. Okay, well, damn it, I'm not the smartest person in the room. I don't never believe that. I don't. I believe people are smarter than me. Well, damn it, if I know that's the same damn story from Jungle Action, and I do not believe I'm the smartest person in the room, I don't, then at the very least, I'm looking for those that call themselves Black Panther fans to see the same damn trend I see. Same damn trend. You don't see it? You don't see it? We talking about E. Well, you know what? I'm finna cap for E. I'm finna cap for E. E see the same damn thing I see. That's why I ain't saying nothing. I'm sitting up here looking at you got a lot of work to do. And you see it. You see it. That's why I said I can tell who ain't read Jungle Act. I can tell who's basically new to the party based on talking points, based on knowledge that's shared, based on concerns. I can tell who's new to the party. But as I alluded to, as my grandparents used to say, everything you see don't need to be spoken on. So I don't need to speak on who I notice is late to the party. But if you a Black Panther fan, and you sitting up here complaining about her run, sometimes we have to, okay, let me say it like this. You know, for me to get better in pass coverage, I had to work on, the first thing I had to do for me to get better in pass coverage as a linebacker was understand the deficiencies that I had in pass coverage, i.e. my hips needed to become more fluid. My back pedal needed to be more consistent, right? I needed to keep my shoulders over my knees. I needed to understand that I was doing it wrong if I wanted to be the best I could be in coverage. Zone coverage, I needed to understand that my zone overlapped with other people's zones. I needed to understand, I needed to be looking at the quarterback, and I need to have my head on the swivel. I need to see the receivers crossing in front of me. Also, I need to study game film. I need to pick up tendencies and everything like that. What down? When does the quarterback like to snap the ball? What down is he likely to fake a snap count? Who is his favorite damn receiver? Does he throw to a target or does he throw to an area? Because them two different quarterbacks. If he throws to a target, you just need to be running with the receiver. If he throws to a spot, you need to beat the receiver there. That's what you're looking at. No damn different. When it comes to writing. Well, I ain't seen Malice since Jungle Action. There's no excuse for her not coming back. We ain't seen Malice since Jungle Action. Now, we can't say we ain't seen Catwoman. And do we know how old Catwoman is as a damn villain? Can't nobody say they ain't. You know who the hell. Malice ain't even got a damn name. It's Malice. Ain't nobody, everybody that came after, nobody thought about, let's flesh out that damn character. Nobody. Nobody. Everybody want to talk about Eric Killmonger. Eric Killmonger just got a damn backstory. Like, literally, just got a damn, that's why everybody and their mama keep effing with it. He the only one of T'Challa's villains that's got a damn, how? A cheap ace sitting right there. That literally should have been the damn Joker. Ain't nobody done not a damn thing with it. That's not Eve's fault. It ain't Eve's fault. And I'm not in the same way anybody's saying that it is Eve's fault. What I'm saying is, do you know what she has to do to even get to the point where you want her to be? That's what I'm, because no other writer has tried to do it. Hell's Kitchen. You know what I liked about Hell's Kitchen? It didn't have nothing to do with the revolution. It had nothing to do with the revolution. It had not a damn thing to do with the rebellion. It was different. It was different. Saw him in a different element, Mr. Okonkwo and everything like that. Villains kept running up on him. He kept putting them in the dirt. He kept putting them in the dirt. I know some people are offended because Aurora came in and helped him, everything like that. Get on the editors about that. Like, damn, stop being mad at fictional characters about how they being written. Do we do that for anybody else? No dead ass. Do we do that for anybody else? Hell, I was glad to see them interact. Hell, you see more T'Challa and Aurora interacting as a damn couple than you see Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, and they got a whole damn child together. And they married. Damn. Be happy about something. Yeah, I like what Eve is doing. She is rooting out the insurrectionists in Wakanda so that we can stop seeing that storyline takes place. Exactly. And if anybody would have read Remember the Old Ways, Marvel Voices, Wakanda Forever, you know that's where that storyline was in. That's why I sat back like this. Oh, I see where you're going. I see where you're going. But now, me being able to sit back and say, I see where she's going, and this is when I have to give credit where credit is due. My mentor, Mr. Ray Smith, and D Real. That's why I give the credit. Hey, Theo, go back and get it. Don't just go back and get it, own it. That's the missing piece. And that's why I said possession and concern. Possession and concern. You know why me and D Real move like we do? And this gonna sound crazy. The reason why D Real and I move like we do is because we know, to a degree, by and large, there's not too many people that can tell us a damn thing about Black Panther, and that includes Kevin Feige, that includes Nate Moore, that includes Ryan Coogler, that includes that cast and crew, that includes your favorite rapper, that includes your favorite singer, that includes your famous actress, that includes your famous actor, that includes the president of any country. We're that damn confident because nobody has done or said what we've done. That includes your favorite damn journalist. As far as D and I are concerned, nobody knows what we know. That's not an arrogant statement. That's an observant statement. That's what that is. Well, you can't tell us nothing. It's hard. We'll tell us we're wrong before we listen to somebody who's shown that they don't care about this character's well-being. Now, if you don't care about T'Challa's well-being, and this is where a lot of people get it confused, too many, I'm gonna say too many. You don't care about T'Challa's well-being, safe to say you don't care about Wakanda and the inhabitants of it. Because who is T'Challa? He's the protector of Wakanda. Now, that's not me saying that. That's Bass. Bass says she chose him from the womb. She didn't choose Shorty. She didn't choose Hunter. I've never heard Bass make that statement about any Black Panther. She said that about him. Now, you might not care. You're not going to know where to go find it at because that statement is not in the Black Panther comic book. That statement is not in the Black Panther comic book. Just like you're not going to know nor care that he invented the Falcon harness. That's not in the Black Panther comic book. He's the reason why the Avengers got a Quinjet. That's not in the Black Panther comic book. You would have to know about this character and want to go find this character in much the same way as we've done for us to put any merit behind what you're saying in regards to the character. You got to at least do what we've done. At the very least. At the very least, you have to have done what we've done. And we've done a lot to move the needle. So, in regards to doing what it takes to move the needle, have the character, have a comic book. You alluded to it. He did allude to it. The character was damn near deaf, and that was intentional. When you look at how the character was written on screen, when you look at how the character was written in the comics, I got a lot of heat. I got a lot of heat for every black person that was involved. I got questions for every black person that was involved, from the comic book to the movies, and you not getting away. I'm just telling you, you're going to have to answer for that one. Because what you did with that was hurtful in a lot of ways to our people. That did a lot of damage to our people psychologically. You got involved in that propaganda. I'm not letting you slide with that. I don't care about your status. I don't care about your bank account. No, you got to answer for that. I don't care if Marvel has you on your bankroll. You see how we moving. Marvel can release a Black Panther 3. Those numbers going to be worse than Black Panther 2. You better get us to sign off on it first. And if no T'Challa, no dollar. And TJ ain't it. That's his seed. That's his offspring. That's the result of him ejaculating inside of Nakia. That's what that is. That's not even a damn clone. No, that ain't what that is. That's not the jackal cloning him. No. That's him smashing Nakia. That's what that is. Okay, well, that's not a recast. It's not a recast. It's not a reshape. It's not a rebirth. It's not a reissue. It's not re-upping. It's not redoing nothing. What's going on, Great Madam? Exactly. You move with knowledge of self, of T'Challa, and purity of purpose. Absolutely, Kamoya. Absolutely. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Eve is just taking her first step. It will take time to build off the mess she inherited. Absolutely. Like, folks have to understand to which this character was deconstructed on screen and off. And you have to understand how much that played with people's psychology. We sitting up here as people, as an ethnic group. It's too many of us that don't even appreciate the character of T'Challa, but will cap for Clark and Bruce at the drop of a damn dime. That's the damnedest thing. Well, how do we establish that? How do we get us as a people to get behind T'Challa like folks get behind, watch this, like folks get behind Harry Potter? How do we do that? As a black person, you don't have a black power couple yet. And some of y'all older than me. Some of y'all younger than me. Here's this, you will go cap, you will go read, you can tell me about how Harry Potter and another wizard got married. You know how many children Harry Potter has as an adult. You can't tell me a damn thing about T'Challa. Whether you read the comics or not, you can't, because ain't nobody cared that much about that character like that. You can't. You can tell me about how much sense it makes for Barbara Gordon to be shot in The Killing Joke, which was not supposed to be canon, supposed to be a standalone. How that story became canon to the comics. But we'll act like this can't be canon to the comics. Well, that story superseded anything that happened in the comics. That story influenced the comic. Why Karama Horn book is a question. Why her book can't supersede what we got in the comics. It's alluded to more than enough times. I like Reginald Hudlin. That BS, that nonsense that he pulled with Scion losing to T'Challa devalued Bast and the heart-shaped herb and the mythos of the Black Panther all in one fell swoop. You like it because you like Reginald Hudlin. You like it because you like Black Panther. You do not understand techniques in creative writing. The heart-shaped herb ain't no different than the super soldier serum. The heart-shaped herb connects T'Challa to Bast. Bast blesses T'Challa's with superhuman abilities. Thus, that story just like we did with Nahanda. Well, Nahanda was never beaten. She yielded. She fought, defended Wakanda well into her 70s. Well, if no normal person, thank you, Karama Horn, thank you so much for that one. If no normal person could beat her, T'Challa normal as hell. He not beating Sion. So as far as I'm concerned, and see, this is when you become knowledgeable. When you become knowledgeable, it be certain aspects of a story you don't even acknowledge. You be like, oh yeah, the writer was on some stuff. Reginald Hutton might have been getting high when he wrote that part of the story, as far as I'm concerned. He might have been smoking on the trees. Because I don't even acknowledge that. As far as I'm concerned, T'Challa didn't beat Sion. Sion yielded. That's how that story makes sense. You had that story like that, then you don't have somebody like Nate Moore who don't care about comic books. You don't have somebody like Ryan Coogler who don't care that much about comic books, devaluing the significance of Bash, the heart-shaped herb, and what it means to the Panther clan and Wakanda as a nation. See, that's what winds up happening. You gotta jungle action up. see, jungle action take you back to that. Jungle action take you back to that. It do. Then you gotta be dedicated. Reading is fundamental. Denzel Washington, if you read the news, you're misinformed. If you don't read the news, you're uninformed. It's not enough. What do I tell people on this channel all the time? Don't go off of what I say. Go find out for yourself. Why do I say that? Well, some people like to quote Marvel fandom. You got to be careful quoting Marvel fandom, because let Marvel fandom tell it. Bash showed up in Fantastic 54. I think that's the issue. The issue where T'Challa showed up in Fantastic Four, they say Bash showed up in that issue as a totem. I saw the totem. I never saw it referred to. I never saw them refer to the statue. I don't know what totem. That's a big ass totem. I never saw them refer to the totem as Bast. Now, you gonna quote me what Marvel fandom said. Go read the damn comic book. see, that's the thing. A Black Panther fan not gonna just go off of what somebody say. Huh? Hell no. There's too many people out here misspeaking. Let me go find that out for myself. That's the concern. That's the concern. See, you got to possess the knowledge, but you got to be concerned about the character first to possess the knowledge. Well, once you possess the knowledge, it's hard for somebody to say something crazy to you. I know y'all have probably noticed this and everything like that. Grand Madam Gray, my brother D Real and everything like that. And shout out to my brother D Real. And shout out to just the conversations I be having with Mr. Ray Smith. You notice we don't go back and forth with people on social media like that no more? You notice the trolls really don't do that no more? Like I be looking at X and I'm like, I ain't really got no notification. Now, I could say this. I could be wrong. Been wrong before, be wrong again. But you rock with me like I'm rocking with you, like I'm rocking with you, like you rocking with me. I was talking to Mr. Ray Smith. Y'all remember that threat? When the threat, it was a promise. Y'all remember when I did a live and I said, I know y'all watching, I know y'all looking, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Leave me and Buckmeister the hell alone. Have your trolls stand the hell down, because we ain't got time for that. If you want stuff to go like you want it, have your trolls stand the hell down, because right now we passed the point of no damn return. You keep having your trolls come, we will burn down that damn house. Make sure you can't get not one drop of damn money from nothing. Keep having your trolls come. We're not playing the radio. We will burn Marvel down. Well, it's crazy. It's crazy. Why is Lupita so problematic off screen? She's gonna be all right. Toussaint was just Lupita's fantasy grand madam. That's all it was. Well, the trolls just stood down. we're sharing more knowledge on Twitter as opposed to doing back and forth on Twitter. Right. Still got our Black Panther comic book. It's hard to keep telling us T'Challa dead when he dead. Well, where he dead at? Where he deleted at? Where he deceased at? Because I hear what you're saying. You sure? You sure he go? Because for you telling me, for you to be sounding so confident, they seem to keep dropping T'Challa's stuff, like merch, comic books, so it discredits him. Well, Theo, what do you think gonna happen? Pride before the fall. I don't like the image of T'Challa, so I'm going full speed ahead. Now, Miss wait, because she said if they drop a Black Panther 3, it's gonna be a full-blown protest in front. And I was like, I ain't want to say nothing because I like, you know what? I don't this coming from a door. Like, that's the thing. It's coming, Miss May Kent. It's coming from a door. I don't know what to tell. That's coming from a woman. Like Marvel Studios. That's coming from a Black woman. And I want to make sure you understand. This is what she said. Now, for her to say this means she had to think about it. That means she had to visualize it. That means she had to see it. This is what she said. It might be a real protest in front of Marvel Studios if they attempt to make Black Panther 3 without T'Challa. I would definitely buy a two-way plane ticket. I would inform all local media companies to film me protesting. I'm dead serious with a big sign. Wasn't that your target audience for Black Panther 2? Was that evil laugh? How did I do that? Did I nail it? Did I nail the evil laugh? I was trying. That was your target audience. Well, who's your target audience for Black Panther 3? Who?
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I worked out on the bike, like the bike and pedal thing for 30
She's
minutes.
working out 12.
For 30 minutes. So I pedaled on the bike for 30 minutes. And my legs hurt.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, sweetie, great job. She 12.
I'm dying.
What is she working out for? Like, no. She
not
not
a fit kid.
No. She's 12. She not big. She doing cardio already. But no. So that who's your target audience? Who is your target audience for the third movie? The target audience of the first movie were Black men, Black family. The target audience for the second movie was Black women, Black girls. Okay, well, who's your target audience? Because the Black men not coming. That's a fair question. Who is your target audience for the third movie? Black men aren't coming. Now she's a Black woman, and she just told you what the lick read. So we didn't come to the second movie. We didn't come to the second movie. You saw how that went. Well, the demographic you was pandering to in the second movie, they said if you make a third one without the T'Challa, they show up. They showing up with picket signs. Like, so what you doing? The princess is doing superhero training, brother. Be proud. I am. Theo, to quote Maxwell Smart, missed it by that much with respect to May Kent and their target. Listen. We got Tracy Irving. Thank you so much for being a part of this. That's why I say, like, what's say that sounds like a, so to me, and this is, like I said, it's about the possession and concern. Recast T'Challa has taken ownership of Black Panther. Recast T'Challa has taken ownership of everything in regards to Black Panther. I know it sounds jacked up as hell, but folks probably didn't think we was going to move like that. Well, we here now. Marvel owns the financial rights to the character. They do. That is absolutely true. Marvel owns the financial rights to Black Panther. Understand what I just said? Marvel as an entity, they can make money off the character. They can, absolutely. That's their IP. They own it. We own the character though. And it was real quick, real easy. Didn't see it coming. Folks did not move. Hashtag did not disappear. Folks engaged with the right amount of passion, always with knowledge. So the folks you kept sending was looking stupid. Then you had folks that really wanted to know, was like, well, why am I listening to anti-recasters who can't tell me a damn thing about the character when the recasters, who they keep calling misogynists and all this, they can tell me everything about Wakanda. Women, men, members of the LGBTQ plus, animals, goddesses. They can tell me everything over here. I ain't getting nothing, man. I'm going on over here. The character is ours. I'm not saying that to speak strength. That's already been accomplished. The character is ours. Tread lightly. You want a Black Panther movie? I suggest, and I'm just going to say it like this, I suggest you contact the right people in regards to the character. Not who you've been listening to. Not who phone number you got. Not who you've been inviting to premieres. No. You need the endorsement. And you not who you think. Not who you think. Because you can put a face out there. No. We passed that. You need the endorsement of Recast T'Challa to make any money on anything Black Panther related. You need our permission. You watch this. Folks in the hood will understand this when I say it. You better check in. You better check in before you go to production. You better check in. You better call somebody. I ain't talking about Tyrone. You better check in before you go to production. It's a nonstop. It's nonstop over here. It's nonstop over here. We keep Wakanda. See, we're not dedicated to nothing else. You got a lot of IPs over there and everything. You got Echo, you got Daredevil, you got Kingpin, you got Iron Fist, you got everybody. We focused on only one IP and every other surrounding IP. You can't do what we doing. You can't do what we doing. We do this daily. You do it every so when, every once in a blue moon. Can't compete like that. Chickadees, check self before you wreck. Yeah, better get McGregor on the phone. Let BP3 will lose money. What do we have here? Let me see. BP3 will lose money. What do we have here now? Another box office bomb. Nah. There, yeah. That's what you got. We possess the knowledge. We're concerned about the Black Panther mythos. I was pissed the first 5 minutes of the first movie. Who the hell is in Jobu? Ain't nobody been able to tell me yet, not even one damn anti-recast. I'm still pissed about that because I feel like that was the middle finger from Major League. I really believe at the end of the day, Nate Moore, Kevin Feige, they huge Major League fans. They saw that damn movie. He came up with that damn name. He said, hey, man, it sounds, and honestly, when you look at who Pedro Serrano was as a baseball player, that's not a hard stretch. That was a voodoo idol. That's what that was. That was a damn voodoo idol. Well, that ain't Joe Boo. In Joe Boo, all you did was put a damn N in front of it. And I'm stupid. That wasn't funny. I should have left in. I should have left in. I should have walked out the movie theater then. I should have. I should have walked out then. See, but the thing is you not thinking somebody like me like Major League. You didn't think I saw that movie with Tom Cruise in it. You're not thinking I'm a Tom Berenger fan. I couldn't have saw that, right? Ain't no way in hell I saw a movie with Tom Berenger, Wesley Snipes, what's my boy name that played Pedro Serrano, Dennis Eckersley, with him in it. Ain't no way in hell. I could not have seen that movie. I remember the other movie that old boy was in, the brother, not the brother, the white dude. He was in a movie with Lawrence Fishburne. That's the sound of the men working on the chain. Gang, now don't you know? That's the sound of the men working on the chain. Gang, hit me back now. Woo, ha, ha, woo, ha, ha, woo, ha. Didn't we see that damn movie? Yeah, y'all stop thinking we don't watch movies. Dennis Haysbert, thank you. And just like Pedro Serrano said, if you and Joe Boo, I'll do it myself. Yeah, don't think we don't. We watch movies around here. Like, I don't try and sneak something past me in entertainment media and think I ain't ever seen it before. I'm not him. Charlie Sheen and Cadence watched the last. Yeah, thank you, Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I ain't stupid. Not by a long shot. So no. This I didn't come around in 2016. I was EST 1968. Well, the character came 2 years before I did. Well, give me about 4 or 5 years after I had been on the planet, I'm now picking up what that character putting down. Well, okay. That's me. I like Peter Parker. I wear glasses, but Peter not going through what I go through. Well, we know the character. Dennis Hayes, but man, thank y'all so much. This is why I like rocking with the Rock With Me Nation. They keep me on point and everything like that. So we're not going nowhere. We know the character. The reason why Eve Ewing, and I want to make sure I wrap this up in a nice little bow. There was a lot of damage. There was a lot of deconstruction. If we understand what deconstruction means, there was a lot of deconstruction done, not only to this character, surrounding characters, the mythos of Black Panther, as well as a people. As well as a people. And it wasn't just done in the comics, it was done in the movies. And you've alluded to it, you understand it. We understand why it was done. And it was done, it was so damn disingenuous and so cowardly, it was ridiculous. And they lied on an actor just to get it. And it's worse because so many of us have bought into it. Too many of us. Well, now she finds herself, she cares. This is me. I'm looking at her writing, and she not setting this character up just for success during her run. No, she's setting this character up for success after she's gone. There is no reason when we look at this character right now, all of his supporting characters are either deceased or irrelevant because there's been too many writers writing it. You know more about Hunter now showing up in Sam Wilson's comic book than showing up in T'Challa's comic book. And Hunter been around since Christopher Priest. That's crazy. That is absolutely damn insane. Malice been around since Don McGregor. You don't know where the hell Malice is. You know Nakia, that's the second damn Malice. And even she did. And that's what they keep doing. Writers keep, you know what? Eve ain't killed off nobody. You heard her introduce characters and tell you she know those other characters that exist. Well, if you read Black Panther, you know where Sister Divine Justice is, right? The Intergalactic Empire Wakanda. Her sister is right there in Black Panther. She done made a couple of appearances in the comic book. She's tying that lineage together. Well, if you read Black Panther comic books, where's Vibraxis out in the Intergalactic Empire? See how she did all that? Subtly. In ways the other writers did not do. You can like Achilles, but you know what Achilles was? Achilles was a stand-in for Hunter. You can like Achilles all damn day long. Achilles running the how to's that I say. Nobody asked the question, where was Hunter? Who created Achilles? Why they didn't use Hunter? Why they didn't use Hunter? Okay, when you introducing these new characters doing Christopher Priest run, I'm gonna say doing Ta-Nehisi Coates run, the people. Okay, well, what happened to Eric Killmonger's Death Legion? Don McGregor did that one, and we ain't seen none of them damn characters. Ain't none of them characters show up. They don't use them. But how many times have we seen the Penguin used over and over again? The Joker used over and over again. The Riddler used over and over again. Hell, Bane got used so damn much, we got Bane's daughter walking around right now putting hands on people. Come on. What we doing? What we doing? Even if you look at Bruce's family, hell, I think Jason Todd was the only one who took a dirt nap and they brought him back. And you sit there and you see that and you read that as a critically thinking comic book fan, and you never ask why because I'm not saying it, why your favorite character isn't getting that same damn treatment. Dr. Octopus. This dude didn't been all. Dr. Octopus has done something we ain't seen Eric be able to do. Doc Ock did what? Watch this. Lex Luthor done. Dr. Doom done. Elektra done. Hell, low-key, Wilson Fisk, if we're looking at the Fall of the Mutants tie-in and everything like that, you've never seen Eric Killmonger be a good guy. How? Even the Riddler and the Joker have helped Batman from time to time. Why is this what we got going on? You talk about T'Challa, you don't want him with Aurora. Well, hell, the dude been around since 1966. By and large, he only been with two. Monica Lynn, she gone. She gone. Aurora, that's it. Okay, he been around since now. How many women Tony been with? Tony right now is smashing his homeboy's ex-girlfriend, Pepper. That is not Tony's lady. That was Rhodey's. That wasn't. That was Happy's lady. Well, damn, Clark got a whole damn kid. We sitting up here watching other superheroes that don't look like us and their surrounding cast grow and mature, and we stuck on stupid when it comes to the child. Kamoya, lots of Soul Strangler, Jakar, Achibe, and Intergalactic in our own. Yes. Nobody established anyway. Bobby Nikisu caught a waiting on that Akins Butler run at least 200. Let me see. Yeah, established 19. Yeah, that's when it was established, 1968. So when you look at her run, you want her to do what? Like I said, it's just certain things you take notice of that other folks might not be looking at. If you got an issue with the rebellion that's constantly being done, then we actually should have asked Christopher Priest why he was rewriting Don McGregor's story. Why he just didn't spin that forward. Why? And then for those that one keeps saying about a mantle, the comic book fan base, the comic book community, they like consistency. T'Challa represents consistency. Comic book fans had an opportunity to embrace Kevin Cole as the new Black Panther. It was rejected. Comic book fans had an opportunity to embrace Shuri as the new Black Panther. It was rejected. You know what's not rejected, never rejected? T'Challa as the Black Panther. Comic book fans have been enamored with this character since his debut in Fantastic Four. Trying to minimize him to comic book fans, that doesn't work. Treating him like trash to comic book fans, it's not going to work. The same comic book fans that have an issue with how Peter Parker was being treated in the latest story arc in the 616 universe, while those might not be the same comic book fans, Black Panther comic book fans are just as passionate and just as knowledgeable of their character and the surrounding characters as well. If folks can throw a flag on the play in regards to how Gwen Stacy is being treated, how Mary Jane is being treated, Black Panther fans are knowledgeable enough to throw a flag on the play and then go back and review it. Now, that's the damn shame of it all. We ain't just throwing a flag on the play talking about what you got going on over here. We going to go back and look like, no, hell no. Hell no. That ain't make no damn sense. And we're going to ask critically thinking questions that will embarrass you if you think you smart. So you're a black man. You got a degree in Eastern Asian languages. That's what you got your bachelor's degree in. So you got a college education, huh? At the very least, you got a college education, huh? Okay. So can you explain to us as a scholar how you remove somebody from being a king, but you don't remove them from being an emperor? Can you explain that to us like we're in the third grade? Because we took quite a few classes. We did. And also, since you are a scholar, Eastern Asian languages, that's what your bachelor's degree is in, right? Can you explain to us why the king of Wakanda is talking like he from Compton as opposed to talking like he from Africa? Can you explain that to us? See, as critically thinking people, we can ask the question, why you still got Shorty using her blasters? I understand the MCU doing that for visual aesthetics, but she's the griot now. She don't need no damn blasters. So why is that what you got her doing? See, Black Panther fans can ask them questions that the comic book company can't run from. We can ask them questions that the movie studio can't run from. Now, the movie studio can throw up a group of ignorant fans to act as a shield to buffer them from having to answer serious questions, knowledgeable questions, factual questions, accurate questions about the nonsense that they put up. They can throw as many stupid fans up there as they want to. Stupid fans ain't spending no money though. Keep 'em all gives me D&D itch Lit King vibes. I like that. Just spent a whole issue establishing the legend of Keep 'em all only to not even mention it next issue. Hope he comes back when he least expected. You know what? This gonna sound crazy. I don't think that story was for Keep 'em all. I believe he'll come back. I don't believe that story was for Keep 'em all. And the reason why I say that is because when I read The Education of Shangamire, M. Telly was in that story. He was in that story. He was in that story as Azuri's father. And I'm like, where's his name at? Where's his name at? So I don't believe the main part of that story was for Kavisu Ma as much as it was for, and this is why I was telling people, think about what she did with that story. She took T'Challa's lineage back. The same character that people went above and beyond to destroy, the same character that people have went above and beyond to disavow, the same character that people have went above and beyond to just reduce to nothing more than just the next Panther in the line. That ain't what she did. She basically said, you ain't really got no Black Panthers without T'Challa's blood. And she took that all the way back to World War One. I said, damn. That's how I looked, because I'm like, damn. Because I looked at Reginald Hudlin run. Okay, well, Azuri was the World War II Panther. Okay, well, that means T'Chaka was the Vietnam Panther. Okay. So until they go all the way back to World War One. Wow. And he didn't mind using sorcery, because we know that's been T'Challa's whole damn thing. He got this over reliance on science and everything like that. So he didn't mind doing it. And you gave me a villain from back then, because we don't have a villain. T'Challa low-key don't have an arch nemesis. You just introduced another enemy that Panther soundly defeated. T'Challa shouldn't have no issues in it. So I don't believe that was for him. I really believe that. Let me flesh out the family tree. Because low-key, how you getting rid? It's just a mantle, really. You need T'Challa to tell it, though. You need T'Challa to wear it. It's just a mantle. Who outside of T'Challa's family? Because watch this. That's the story Marvel don't want to tell. The MCU, they don't want to tell that. Now she just made it where you can't even low-key. She's finna invalidate. She just invalidated every damn thing they could think about doing with the Black Panther mantle. They don't want to touch T'Challa. Well, she just made it damn near impossible for you to tell that story without him. What story you finna tell? What war? What war? What story you finna tell about Black Panther, Wakanda, and it don't involve T'Challa's family? You ain't got the sack to take it back to Bass, because Bastion already told you she chose him from the womb. And every Black Panther fan knows it. We know what comic book it took place in. We know exactly what frame. Those of us that read that comic, we sitting up here looking at this video right now, we see her telling him that right there. Well, hell, we can put that. That's all on social media. That's all on social media. Watch this. Checkmate. I got the joke. I got the big joke and the little joke. Deuce of diamond, deuce of spade. I'm Trump type. That's low key what she just did for recast T'Challa. She just made us Trump type. Okay, well, damn. Be real. Your letter got printed. Somebody said it's chess, not checkers. Your letter just got printed. Okay, well, I don't know what you finna do if you the MCU. I don't know what to tell you. Because that was not what you wanted to have. That's the last damn thing. There's only one other thing I could think about right now, and that's if she printed a letter from me. And that ain't got to happen. You didn't need that. He's a face of recast T'Challa. You've been printing letters. They've been printing letters from quite a few people from recast T'Challa. That's not a good look for the MCU. That's not a good look. That's not a good look, my guy. That's not a good look. So in her tying Mtele to Azuri, that's what she did. Like, what did I say? We just need to find out who Azuri's mother is, who his father is, because if that's who I think that is, that's a lot. Well, she just took T'Challa's. You can't even talk about the Black Panthers in Wakanda without mentioning T'Challa's great-grandfather. Going all the way back to World War I. You can't, if you the MCU, who you finna introduce as the world? They say Wakanda been pillaged since, folks been stealing from Wakanda since when? Since when? Right off the rip, we know that ain't true because we know Azudi was murking people and he learned that from his damn daddy. Well, we know that ain't true either. Okay, which panther you got up there? Damn, she did. She did y'all dirty. She cut the legs out from all of y'all at the MCU. In regards to this, oh, we don't want to respect T'Challa, she just cut the legs out from up under everybody. And then the last thing you needed was to know that Marvel Comics is rocking with recast T'Challa. Now, as a black person at this particular point in time, you would have to be a fool. Because what does it profit you to bitch, gripe, moan, and complain when you know Kevin Feige is over all of it? How much sense does it make for you to bitch, gripe, moan, and complain when you know Kevin Feige is over both houses? So you mean to tell me you don't think Kevin Feige is aware of what's going on in Marvel Comics? You don't think that? You don't think that he's aware of recast T'Challa? You don't think that? You don't think that the books that they put out to support Black Panther since 2016, you don't think they know how that stuff being received? This book been out for a minute. What other YouTuber you seen talk about it? What other YouTuber you seen use this as an educational tool? What other YouTuber you heard, seen use this to help solidify the Panther tree? I'm just asking questions. You know how many fires we put out with this? Because folks are like, we don't like women. Well, it was a woman that wrote this. It was a woman that wrote this. And if I don't like women, why did I read it? It was a woman that wrote this. Okay, well. Kevin Feige knows where the dollars are at. That also being said, we understand world history. We understand American history. We can't fool the folks that's reading, because the folks that's reading read. Let me say that one more time. He's over both, but we can't fool the people that read. And if we can get some money out of stupid folk, we're gonna keep doing that. But we can't do nothing with the folks that read. They read. They read. They're articulate. They're organized. And they're passionate. I can't do nothing with them. The only thing I can hope for is that they don't influence the movie. But we do. We do. Well, I got some last ditch efforts to throw out here. Let me throw out the cartoon. That was a bad move. I told you don't do that. Well, they gonna learn. The cartoon gonna suck. The cartoon gonna suck, and we gonna get out in front and tell them why the cartoon gonna suck, and we gonna educate people over here on our respective channels. That's how we did with the first movie. Well, that fan base ain't gonna do nothing but get louder. Okay, well, you figure it out. It ain't my money. I got some action figures coming. I got more comic books to buy. I'm a Black Panther fan. That's where I'm getting my feel of Black Panther. Low key, that's been where I've been getting my feel of Black Panther since the character was created. Since I could at least read, right. Well, Black Panther fan group, they ain't gotta go far to get no Black Panther merch. Like I said, we talking big over here. You ain't got this over there at the MCU. You ain't ripping Wakanda like this in the MCU. Come on now, tell Truth, shame them. You not holding them down like that. You not holding them down like that. You not repping Black Panther merch like that. That ain't what you're doing. That ain't what you're doing. You not doing that. You not doing that. You ain't even repping the women like that. You not putting no shine on the women like that. My women ain't even got my women ain't even got the midnight angels like they supposed to. We ain't even got Queen Mother Ramona, so you ain't putting no stank on it like that. Who been asking for the Queen Mother Ramona action figure? It's been recast T'Challa. That's what we've been asking for. Ain't no ancient recast to ask for none of that damn stuff. So when our black women do finally get Queen Mother Ramona, we know it's cause we asked for it. We know it's cause we asked for it. We've been adamant asking for it. When we get the Eve Ewing Black Panther action figure, we know who asked for it. We gonna know why we got it. Because recast the child. If the action figure come with a motorcycle, we gonna know why we got it. You ain't gotta ever say not a damn thing. We know because we the ones asking for it. You gonna make the money off of it, but you need us to do it though. You know what? Here we go. When y'all finally do pull y'all head out y'all respective behinds, I would, on behalf of Recast T'Challa, I would like a public acknowledgement of the fan base that never surrendered, never yielded, never capitulated, never compromised, and never gave up on this character. I would like a public acknowledgement from the MCU, specifically one Kevin Feige. And on that day, I would like you to do something different with Nate Moore that has him doing nothing in regards to POC characters. Nothing. On that day, I would like you to have a discussion with Ryan Coogler. He can either get it together or he can get gone. Either get it together or get gone. But those are the terms. Those are the terms as they are on the table. They're not amendable, non-negotiable. You want to make some money? We need a public acknowledgement. Me for mine, I need the Bozeman helicarrier. I need the Bozeman helicarrier in the MCU. Period. I need the Bozeman helicarrier in the MCU going forward. And I need it to be in every Black Panther movie, whatever takes place in Africa. I need the Bozeman helicarrier. That's what I need. That's non-negotiable either. So you could talk about it all damn day long, but if you're not going to talk about T'Challa, you're not talking about Chadwick. I don't need you to with the helicarrier. That's non-negotiable either. Figure it out. Anyway, yeah, D, I'm about to dip as well, my brother. I'm about to dip. I'm about to dip it, everything like that. Some claim to be Shooty fans, but somehow she is still sitting on those shelves for the cheap. You know what? That's crazy. I probably got more Shooty than mine. We rep. We don't just talk about repping Black women, Black superheroes. We know that. Come on, yo, folks, talk about it. We know we ain't just talking. We know we ain't talking. But listen, I'm out. Click, like, share, subscribe. If you have not gotten over, I think Grand Madam Tarot dropped the video this morning. Make sure you go check out that video. If you have not checked out my brother's video from last night, go check out that video and everything like that. Listen, I understand the concerns. I do. In regards to Eve Ewing's writing. She's doing a wonderful job, all things considered. What happened to this character didn't just happen on John Ridley's run. This character has been mistreated and literally had their programming set back to ground zero every damn time a new writer comes on board. By and large, she's the first writer to acknowledge and embrace characters that came before her. That's how you build up a character's mythos. That's how you build up a character's lore. That's how you build up a character's legacy. Dr. Ewing, I don't like giving out A pluses. that mean ain't no room for growth. It might not mean anything. From me, I see what you're doing. Grand Madam Tarot, Mr. Ray Smith have alluded to it before. The hero's journey, the hero's story. You are doing a great job, man. Please continue what you do, and we will continue to support you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, that's my time. Thank y'all so much. The drive to 1,000. Goodness gracious, I didn't know that's what we were doing. I didn't think it was gonna be this week that we was driving to 1,000, but we at 975. 25 more. 25 more members of the Rock With Me Nation, and we will be at a stack. 25. Tell somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, him or her that knows somebody. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, click, like, share, subscribe. Remember, take care of your health. Happy birthday, Mr. Ray Smith, 61 years of age. That's what I'm talking about. As always, we want to be able to talk to you and not talk about you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.